Welcome to the 6th video on how to develop your final year thesis stroke project. In the previous video we talked about line spacing. In this video we are going to talk about headers. So in your project you need a header where you have to put your name on top of it and the chapter titles and topics. So we are going to start the header from the introduction page, and the name of the author is going to be aligned to the left hand side, and the chapter topic is going to be on the right hand side. So this is how the header will look like. Most times students complain about inserting headers in their pages. I think it's quite difficult if you don't know the procedures. So without wasting much time, let us go to the Microsoft Word and start inserting headers in our pages. So here is my thesis. I have the hardcover page, the title page, the statement page, the table of content page, and introduction page with the chapter 1 page. So what we are going to do is to insert the header in the introduction page. We are going to start the header from the introduction page, and before we do that, we are going to break this introduction page from the preceding one, which is this table of content page. And how can we do that? We have to first of all click the content page, go to layout, go to breaks. Right beneath the layout you have breaks. Click breaks. There will be a tab out to show you all the different options. You go to next page. Once you click next page, your introduction page will shift down a little bit. So now it has been broken away from the content page. Now the next thing we are going to do is to insert the header. So we will go to insert, click insert, and go to header. You click header, and they will show you all the different formats for header. So in this tutorial and from the thesis drafting rule, we are going to use 3 columns, but we are not going to use all the 3 columns. We will remove the middle one, use the left side and the right side columns. So immediately you click it, you will see something like this. It will appear in all the pages. So what you have to do is go to the introduction page, click down. Once you click this one, you will see link to previous. The best thing to do is to remove it. If you don't remove it and type anything here, all what you typed in this introduction page will reflect in the previous pages. So the best thing is to click the link to previous, remove it. So let me show you an example. I'm going to type the name, Charlie Yankee. I'm going to remove this middle one, and introduction. So once you go out, you will see that we've inserted the header. So since we didn't unlink it, we have our write-up appearing in the previous pages, starting from the beginning. And this is something we don't want. That is why it is very important for you to unlink it. So what we are going to do, if we mistakenly do something like this, the best thing to do is click the introduction page. You will see link to previous. Click link to previous and close the header and footer. Go back to the previous pages. click from any of them, the header again, then remove everything, close header and footer again. So now you won't be able to see any of the headers in the cover page, title page, and the statement and the content page. So now we only have the Charlie Yankee and the introduction only in the introduction page. But though from this page downward, it will be in the remaining one. Why? Because we haven't break out chapter 1 from the preceding page. So what we are going to do, we want lorem ipsum, which is the title for chapter 1, to be here too, to replace this introduction. So what we are going to do is, first of all, break chapter 1 page from the introduction page. So how to do that? You put the cursor in the introduction page, go to layout. Right beneath the layout you have breaks, just click breaks. Then you will see different options. Go to next page, click the next page, then you will see that chapter 1 has shifted a little bit. It means that it has broken away from the introductory page. So what you can do now is to click the header in chapter 1. The same thing, you have to unlink it from the previous one. Just click link. Once you click link, now it will jump up, and also the link to previous is no longer highlighted again. Then you delete the word there, introduction, and you put lorem ipsum. So we can now close header and footer now. So you can see that Charlie Yankee lorem ipsum, which is the chapter 1 title, is in the header. If you go to introduction, you have the introduction title there, and from the chapter 1, if you go down, it will just continue like this until you break it out and put the chapter 2, chapter 3 titles in the header. So this is all about inserting header in the thesis. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe. If you have any question, comment it in the comment box below, and see you in the next video.